Rise awake and stop not until the goal is achieved. I usually hold the mic for a very different reason. But then, today I'm holding the mic to talk about my life experiences, my stories with all of you. This is Boidurjyo Chowdhury, a 23-year-old musician from Kolkata. Music to me is a language that has no barrier. Music is my way of explaining myself emotionally. Music gives peace to my mind. So you can see, music is a way of life. It's a lifestyle, and I have chosen that for myself. I'll talk about challenges that one might face if he or she wants to make his or her passion the profession. I'll talk about what it takes to make a successful living out of it. So, I'll just talk about the struggle for existence. Let's start from the very beginning. Music came to my life at a very early age. When my mother and father used to go to work, I used to stay at home all alone. I didn't know what to do. I tried to spend the time doing many things. I tried playing video games like other kids, but that only gave me momentary happiness. As soon as the game was over, I went back to my previous lonely state of mind. And that day, I thought I need something in my life which will bring about a positive change. I went to the internet. I found that there are instructors and musicians who actually teach online. So, from that day, I used to watch those videos and started self-learning the guitar. And honestly, it helped. It helped a lot. I was not lonely anymore. I was doing something that I love to do, and it definitely gave me a boost. The Western music culture was introduced within me in a very subtle way. My father often used to play all the band songs and the tracks from USA and UK when we were driving to our school or, on a lazy Sunday afternoon. I have heard later in my life that when I was a kid or a baby, I used to love to listen to Beethoven or Mozart tracks while going off to sleep. My mother used to play those tracks for me. So you see, music entered my life through hearing first. And at the age of 4, I wanted to be on stage and perform. So my mother told me, go and recite a poem in a Durga Puja cultural program that we had in our locality. I said, no, I won't recite. I will sing. My mother asked me, what will you sing? I said, why? I'll sing a Cactus song. You're 4 years old, you will sing a band song? I said, yes. And when I sang this song, people actually loved it. Even though some of them were actually laughing at the idea that a 4-year-old kid will go up on stage and sing a band song. But then, when I actually executed it in the best possible way, people liked it, and few people loved it. So that day, I understood that if you can present yourself in a good way, in a positive way, people will actually accept it. So that was the first exposure of myself on stage performing. Now let's fast forward a bit. I was in class 7. By that time, I have realized that I can sing. And I have a passion for music. Very good. So I participated in a school competition, singing competition. I had the confidence that I'll win the competition. Absolutely, no chance I'm losing it. But then, to my surprise, when the prizes were announced, I didn't even get the fifth prize. I asked myself what went wrong. I was pretty confident. I know I sang well, but what went wrong? I thought for hours. I realized that I'm not trained. Every one of those who got the prize were classically trained and sang songs that were way more difficult than what I had sang that day. I'm a very persistent kind of a guy, so I felt enraged. I felt angry that I don't know the grammar and that's why I don't get a prize. I need the prize. What do I need to do? So I decided to learn Hindustani classical vocal music from that day, and I enrolled myself under my guru, Pandit Kumar Mukherjee. And since then, I have been a student of the Kasur Patiala Gharana. Later in my life, I have also understood that I need to learn more. So what did I do? I learned jazz theory, and after all these years of finding my passion, then having a formal training of my passion, I've realized that you actually need this formal training. Doesn't matter how good you are. Even if you're the best in your thing, you absolutely need the formal training to some extent. Why? To grow and to excel at your own thing. After all these years of learning, I still remember that the first song that I sang on stage was a Cactus song. And now, I'm the guitar player and the vocalist for Cactus. So, that's an achievement for me, and I have been grateful to everyone who has supported me. So me, being the vocalist, guitarist of Cactus and my own band, Distorted Chromosomes, I have had the opportunity to share the stage and collaborate with many, many musicians all over the world, all over India, my musical heroes. And through every collaboration, I have enriched my musical soul. I have given a new flavor to my sound. So that's the good part of music, or rather the light part of music. You know, it's all entertainment, it's an art form, everything is fine, everything is good. But then I have realized that music is more than just a mere form of art. It brings people together. I'm sure it has helped most of us over here to, come out of dark phases in our lives. When we feel low, we just go back to music. Even I have done that. And this realization that music is more than just music came to me, and it became very real during the time of COVID. COVID hit the world and it shattered all of us. I mean, I don't need to talk about it. Everybody knows it. And the more shattering thing that happened around that time were the natural calamity, like the cyclones that were happening, especially in the eastern part of India. So being an artist, I thought that I need to respond to it, do something. I had a chat with my bandmates, like, what can we do? We should do something about it. So we started organizing these fundraising digital concerts. We couldn't do concerts at that time because it was COVID, but we could do digital concerts. We booked a studio, went to the studio, plugged our guitars, hold a mic, and started singing, and it was a live telecast on the social media platforms from where we raised the funds. We went to the Sundarban area and donated the relief over there to the people who needed it. Another thing, glaring issue that was quite prevalent over that time was the negligence towards stray animals, the stray dogs and the stray cats. We also organized fundraising digital concerts to help the stray animals. We tried our best to provide food for them because, people were not there outside. The streets were empty. They didn't receive any food from anyone. So, from these experiences, I have come to the conclusion that music is absolutely more valuable than just being a mere form of entertainment. So, music holds a special value in my life, but I also feel that music holds a social value which can help people, which can bring people together. Now, that's a lot about music. Apart from pursuing my passion, I've done something else. And what's that? Yes, I have said that follow your passion, do what you love to do what you like to do. But then life is unpredictable, You don't know what's going to happen. Okay. So I played it safe, very safe. I got 3 college degrees. I majored in English literature. I did my B.Ed. I taught kids in schools. I like to present myself in front of people. Doesn't matter, be it the stage or the classroom. It feels the same for me because I am presenting myself. So, through all these experiences, I have understood that education is very important. Yes, do follow your passion. Do what you love to do. But keep your life safe. Keep yourself safe. And for that, you need a cushion to fall back on. And education can be that cushion. So, have a cushion in your life. So, yeah, that's there. Education is done. What else? I think that myself, being a 23-year-old guy from Kolkata, having 3 college degrees and 2 rock bands, I feel that I have seen a lot of things. I've gone through a lot of things, and I will go through a lot of things, but I have made myself prepared for that. So, do what you love to do what you like to do. Prepare yourself in the best possible way. Devote your time. Be productive. Yes, it might take some time out of your, chilling time or hanging out time with your friends, but then you have to do it to secure yourself. I have done it. I lead my life in this way. I wake up in the morning, I go to the school, teach the kids, come back home, get fresh, get ready, go out for the concert that I have in the evening or at night. I come back home, sleep, and repeat. I don't have much time in my life to, meet my friends and go out, and that's fine. I like to live my life in this way, and I highly recommend you to be productive in your own way. So be proud of who you are. Be proud of what you do. Yes, there will be people saying positive things, negative things, but at the end of the day, what matters is your own intent. Yes, you can make mistakes, you can take wrong steps, and that's fine as well. If you don't take a wrong step, how will you know what the good step is? Just go for it. One more thing, even if you do everything great and good and be successful in life, firstly, congratulations for that. But then one more thing that's very important in my life philosophy is that you should stay grounded no matter what happens. Be humble, stay grounded, and always reach out to people and lend a helping hand if they need it, because it's the least possible thing you can do for anyone. It's the least possible way in which you can be humane. So, just go for it. Don't think about it. What will people say? How will people think about it? It doesn't really matter. What matters is you and yourself, how you feel, and what you want to do. So go out there, do what you love to do, stay humble, help people, that's the way you can be a true guide and a true rock star in life. Thank you so much. This was Boidurjyo Chowdhury from Kolkata.